to sleepless stories. Before you get comfortable, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe if you enjoy these peaceful journeys. Leave a comment telling me where you are tuning in from and what time it is for you. Now dim the lights, make yourself cozy, and let us ease into tonight's stories together. Story 1. The secret moonlit garden of Alexandria. As the warm Mediterranean breeze settles over Alexandria, the golden afternoon melts into soft violet dusk. Beyond the high alabaster walls of the royal palace lies a secluded sanctuary, hidden from statecraft and noisy courtyards. Here, stone archways are draped with sweet-scented jasmine and blossoming blue lotus flowers. A soft lantern glows against the limestone walls, casting long, gentle shadows across pristine gravel paths. Take a deep breath and step into this peaceful enclosure, where the timeless whisper of nightfall invites your mind to unwind and embrace total tranquility. The air carries the gentle fragrance of crushed myrrh, cardamom, and fresh damp earth. Slender date palms sway gracefully against the deepening indigo sky, their fronds rustling like gentle waves upon a distant shore. A quiet fountain of polished green malachite bubbles softly in the center of the terrace, offering a hypnotic rhythm that washes away the fatigue of the waking day. Each droplet catches the faint glow of the rising crescent moon, sparkling like a tiny jewel in the calming dusk. Walking slowly along the smooth mosaic pathway, cool tiles soothe the soles of your feet. Cleopatra walks gracefully alongside a beloved companion, wrapped in loose folds of undyed linen and soft turquoise silk. Their footsteps make no sound upon the polished stones. There is no need for urgent words here. Silence itself is a comforting language shared between two souls who find solace in one another's presence after a long day of public duty. They approach a shaded marble colonnade lined with plush cushions woven from golden reeds and filled with soft goose feathers. Potted pomegranate trees, heavy with ripe, crimson fruit, stand in symmetry along the terrace, their dark leaves glistening with evening dew. The night air wraps around the garden like a soft, protective shawl, inviting both thoughts and muscles to surrender to deep relaxation. A soft linen canopy billows gently overhead in the sea breeze, casting undulating shadows upon the flagstones. Resting upon the cedarwood bench, a small dish of dried dates, sweet figs, and almond milk rests on a low bronze table. The soft scent of roasted cedar, embers from a small incense brazier mingles with the night flowers, soothing your breath into a steady, unhurried cadence. A gentle harpist plays softly in a distant alcove, the delicate plucking of bronze strings drifting like a lullaby over the garden. The melody rises and falls in harmony with the gentle breath of the night. It is a song of peace, of quiet devotion, and of time slowing down to an eternal, restful pause. You can feel all tension draining away from your shoulders, melting into the evening calm. Cleopatra points toward the reflecting pool, where the calm water mirrors the constellation of Orion, rising slowly above the horizon. The surface of the pool is so still, it appears like polished obsidian. A single white water lily rests quietly on the mirrored surface, its petals fully opened to the night sky. In this serene space, past and future dissolve into pure stillness. A gentle nightingale sings a low, sweet melody from the branches of an ancient sycamore tree. The tree's broad leaves offer a sheltering canopy that has stood for centuries, watching dynasties pass while remaining a haven of peace. Sitting under this majestic bough, you feel rooted, safe, and completely secluded from the demands of the world. The companions exchange soft smiles, leaning back into the deep cushions. The flickering flame of an alabaster lamp glows with a warm honey hue, casting intricate floral patterns upon the stone floor. As the night deepens, the air cools slightly, making the woven wool blankets feel warm, comforting, and deeply inviting. A soft whisper of breeze carries the distant, soothing sound of waves lapping against the harbor walls of Alexandria. It is a slow, rhythmic tide that rocks the world to sleep. Within the garden walls, every plant, stone, and pool of water rests in quiet harmony. You feel your eyelids growing heavier with every passing second, sinking deeper into cozy relaxation. Along the garden wall, climbing roses and night-blooming cereus unfold their delicate petals, releasing sweet perfumes reserved only for the midnight hours. The petals shimmer faintly like velvet beneath the silver moonlight. Breathing in this fresh, pure scent clears your mind of all remaining worries, leaving only a sense of profound calm. The water in the garden channels flows quietly along small canals lined with glazed turquoise faience tiles. The gentle trickle of water creates a peaceful, ambient hum that fills the garden with tranquility. Each little stream travels patiently, nourishing the roots of herbs and blossoms before returning to the heart of the great pool. Sitting side by side, shared quiet words are soft and rare, spoken like gentle blessings into the calm air. The warmth of companionable silence is deeply healing. The garden holds their secrets and hopes within its fragrant walls, creating a sanctuary where nothing is demanded and everything is at peace. A shooting star streaks silently across the purple dome of the sky, leaving a momentary trail of shimmering gold. The night feels vast protective and full of wonder. Wrapped in the safe embrace of this ancient haven, you feel as weightless as the cool air drifting through the garden palms. The oil lamps burn low, their flames softening to faint golden embers. Shadows grow long, soft, and indistinct against the sandstone pillars. The world outside the garden has fallen into a deep, uninterrupted slumber. And inside, every breath you take brings a deeper sense of relaxation and inner peace. Soft blankets of woven wool and cool linen are drawn up against the midnight chill. The body feels comfortably heavy, cradled by soft pillows that seem to mold perfectly to your resting form. Every muscle in your body lets go of its last trace of tension, welcoming the blissful quiet of the night. The quiet sounds of the garden become a gentle lullaby. The faint splash of a goldfish in the lotus pond, the whisper of dry palm fronds, and the distant murmur of the sea blend into a soothing symphony of rest. Your mind drifts easily on these gentle sounds, floating into serene thoughts. Cleopatra's eyes close softly, her breathing slowing into a rhythmic, peaceful pattern. In this secret garden, royalty and companion rest as one under the timeless stars. The entire world feels still, safe, and profoundly quiet. Let your own eyelids feel heavy, following this natural rhythm into sleep. The stars continue their silent journey across the sky, watching over Alexandria with gentle grace. Darkness is not empty, but full of soft comfort, quiet dreams, and the restorative stillness of night. You are completely safe, cradled by centuries of peace and the loving calm of this sacred sanctuary. Breathe in deeply the sweet scent of jasmine and cool night air, and exhale all remaining thoughts into the quiet dark. Sleep is here, warm, gentle, and welcoming. Let yourself drift away into sweet dreams, carried by the ancient, tranquil breezes of the secret moonlit garden. Good night. Story 2. A gentle voyage on the midnight Nile. The sun begins its slow descent behind the amber dunes of Upper Egypt, casting a golden crimson glow across the wide waters of the sacred Nile. A traditional wooden dahabeah boat floats peacefully near the riverbank, its large triangular sail catching the warm evening breeze. The water ripples softly against the cedar hull, creating a gentle, rhythmic sound that invites you to leave the busy world behind. Step aboard onto the smooth, polished wooden deck and prepare for a restful journey down the ancient river. As the vessel untethers from the wooden mooring posts, it glides effortlessly into the center of the calm river. The shore recedes slowly into a soft silhouette of graceful date palms and papyrus thickets. The gentle rocking motion of the boat begins to lull your senses, soothing your mind into a rhythm of effortless calm. The air is warm and clean, carrying the faint scent of river clay and flowering water reeds. Upon the open deck, soft striped woven carpets and low divans are arranged comfortably beneath a protective linen canopy. A gentle breeze flutters the edge of the fabric, bringing refreshing coolness as the golden light fades into violet. You lie back among the large linen pillows, feeling your back supported and your limbs relaxing completely with every gentle sway of the wooden deck beneath you. The sky shifts from orange and rose to a deep, mesmerizing twilight indigo. Flocks of white ibises glide in formation across the evening sky, heading home to their nests among the tall green reeds. Their wings flap in silence against the cool evening air. Watching their graceful flight, your thoughts become equally light, drifting effortlessly through the peaceful expanse of the evening. In the distance, along the darkened riverbank, the colossal stone pylons of an ancient temple rise majestically against the evening sky. Small torches burn at the temple gate, their warm orange light reflecting in the tranquil waters. The temple has stood for 1,000 years in quiet contemplation, a timeless guardian of peace on this holy river. A single clay cup filled with cool, sweet water infused with mint and pomegranate sits beside you on an ebony wood tray. Taking a slow, refreshing sip, you feel a pleasant coolness spread through your chest. Every sip invites a deeper state of relaxation, slowing your heartbeat to match the steady, peaceful current of the Nile. The first stars begin to emerge like tiny silver sparks in the velvet sky. First Sirius, the bright star of Isis, followed by countless constellations known to ancient astronomers. The celestial map unfolds above you in breathtaking clarity, completely free from the glow of city lights. Looking up, you feel enveloped in the quiet wonder of the universe. The river is as smooth as glass now, perfectly mirroring every star above. It feels as though the boat is floating not on water, but through the cosmos itself. The gentle lap of water against the cedar hull produces a soft, lullaby-like rhythm. Swish, hush, swish, hush. Each wave carries away any remaining tension. A soft lantern made of pierced brass hangs from the mast, casting delicate geometric patterns of light across the deck. The light is warm and amber, creating a cozy bubble of safety and comfort in the vastness of the Egyptian night. You pull a soft wool blanket higher over your shoulders, reveling in its cozy warmth. The boat drifts past a quiet grove of acacia trees growing along a sandy bend. In the still air, the sweet, powdery fragrance of acacia blossoms drifts out across the water. It is a calming, delicate aroma that invites your eyes to close and your mind to drift freely into peaceful thoughts. The helmsman guides the wooden tiller with calm, steady hands. He does not speak. His movements are fluid, practiced, and peaceful. The boat knows its way along the river as it has for thousands of years. You are in safe, steady care, allowing you to completely surrender to the gentle flow of time. Far off in the desert hills, the silhouette of distant cliffs stands proud and silent under the silvery moonlight. These eternal cliffs have witnessed the peaceful passage of nights for millennia. Their solid, unmoving presence imparts a deep sense of security and grounded serenity to your resting body. The rhythmic sound of the water against the boat becomes softer still as the current gently slows. The river cradles you like an infant in a cradle, rocking you with infinite patience and care. With every slow exhale, you sink deeper into the plush cushions, feeling entirely weightless and serene. A soft night breeze brushes against your forehead, cool and soothing. It carries away any wandering thoughts, leaving your mind clear, still, and calm like the waters below. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to accomplish. You are free to simply rest in this quiet moment. The boat slowly glides toward a sheltered bay where tall papyrus reeds form a natural barrier against the gentle current. Here, the waters are completely still. The boat comes to a gentle rest, anchored securely in this peaceful haven. The profound silence of the Egyptian night envelops everything in deep quietude. The brass lantern is trimmed low, casting only the softest amber glimmer upon the cedar planks. The shadows are warm and comforting. Your eyelids grow heavier with each breath, naturally drawn down into restorative slumber. You feel cozy, secure, and deeply at peace. The river continues its ancient journey toward the sea, carrying life and peace through the quiet land. Floating upon its surface, you are part of this eternal flow. All worries have dissolved into the dark, healing waters. You are completely relaxed from head to toe. The stars above shine like ancient protective guardians, watching over your peaceful slumber. The boat barely moves, resting in perfect stillness upon the sacred waters. Let your breath become slow, gentle, and deep. Inhale quietness and exhale completely. Feel the soothing weight of the blankets and the soft support beneath you. Every part of your body is heavy, relaxed, and ready for sleep. The world is peaceful, the river is gentle, and your journey for tonight is complete. Drift softly into sleep, carried by the eternal waters of the Nile. Let dreams of golden sands, quiet rivers, and starlit skies fill your resting mind. Sleep deeply, comfortably, and peacefully throughout the entire night. Good night. Story 3. The silent halls of the lost library. In the heart of ancient Alexandria stands the great temple of knowledge, the famed Library of Alexandria. As night settles over the marble city, the grand bronze gates are gently closed, leaving the vast interior in profound, sacred stillness. High vaulted ceilings echo only with the softest breath of wind entering through high clerestory windows. The scent of dried papyrus, cedarwood shelving, and beeswax permeates the peaceful air. Step across the threshold into this timeless sanctuary of calm and quiet wonder. The grand central hall is paved with cool white marble veined with gray, reflecting the soft silver moonlight pouring down from above. Long cedar tables, smooth and polished by centuries of scholarly devotion, stretch down the center of the hall. Upon these tables rest bronze bookstands, slate tablets, and unrolled scrolls covered in ancient, elegant scripts. Everything rests in perfect, orderly tranquility, untouched and peaceful. Walking silently through the colonnade, your footsteps make no sound upon the thick woven runners placed along the aisles. Tall niche walls house thousands of scroll cubbies called armaria, each filled with neatly labeled cylinders of parchment and papyrus containing the wisdom, poetry, and philosophy of the ancient world. Here, the knowledge of humanity sleeps quietly, safe from the passage of time. You enter the hall of the astronomers, where large celestial bronze armillary spheres rest on marble plinths. Moonlight gleams against the polished metal rings, which trace the timeless orbits of the planets and the eternal path of the stars. The silence here feels deep, contemplative, and expansive, as if the stillness of outer space itself has settled within these stone walls. A single oil lamp made of green soapstone burns softly in a quiet reading alcove. Its small, gentle flame casts a golden ring of light onto a cushioned cedar bench lined with soft green linen. Sitting down on the bench, you feel the inviting softness cradle your tired body. The quiet atmosphere acts like a balm, gently silencing any remaining chatter in your mind. On the desk before you lies a scroll of ancient herbal remedies and tranquil poetry, written in graceful, flowing Greek and Egyptian hieratic script. The gentle words speak of peaceful nights, healing herbs, and the soothing power of deep rest. As your eyes trace the elegant ink strokes, you feel your breathing slow into a calm, regular tempo. A soft draft of sea air enters through the high arched colonnades, carrying the faint, clean scent of salt and night-blooming jasmine from the library gardens below. The curtain of sheer white linen flutters gently in the moonlight, creating dancing patterns of light and shadow on the marble floor. Everything is gentle, pure, and quiet. You wander further into the inner sanctum of the library, the Hall of the Muses. Here, serene statues of marble and diorite stand in quiet repose, gazing downward with tranquil, benevolent expressions. These ancient guardians of arts, mathematics, and philosophy radiate an aura of absolute serenity, watching over the silent halls with timeless grace. At the center of the rotunda lies a shallow, indoor fountain of dark basalt stone, filled with calm water and resting lotus petals. The water is completely still, mirroring the circular skylight open to the starry heavens above. Not a single ripple disturbs the black glass of the water. Watching this absolute stillness, your inner thoughts settle into complete calm. You settle onto a wide, low lounge lined with thick cushions of dyed indigo wool and fine Egyptian cotton. The room is quiet, cool, and enveloping. The soft fragrance of frankincense drifts faintly from an earlier hour, lingering in the high ceiling beams like a peaceful memory. You let your shoulders drop, releasing the last remaining tension from the day. From high above, the distant call of an owl echoes softly across the library courtyards, a single gentle note that confirms the peaceful solitude of the night. The massive stone walls keep out all noise, all haste, and all turbulence of the outside world. Inside this sanctuary, time has paused, offering you endless permission to rest. The silver light of the moon shifts slowly across the marble floor, illuminating intricate mosaic medallions depicting the tree of life and ancient stars. As the light moves with slow, patient grace, you feel aligned with this natural, unhurried pace. There is no rush, no pressure, only the gentle progression of the peaceful night. You close your eyes for a moment, listening to the vast silence of the library. It is not an empty silence, but one filled with comfort, wisdom, and peace. Thousands of years of knowledge and quiet thought hold you in a gentle embrace, making you feel completely secure, grounded, and protected. The small soapstone lamp flickers gently and burns down to a low, warm ember. The golden light softens, allowing the cool blue and silver hues of the night to take over the chamber. The dimming light signals your body that it is time to surrender to sleep. Sinking deeper into the supportive cushions, a soft wool blanket is pulled over you, its texture comforting and warm against your skin. Your head rests comfortably on a bolster filled with sweet-smelling dried chamomile and lavender blossoms. With every breath you take, the soothing floral scent guides you closer toward deep, restorative slumber. Your breathing becomes deep, slow, and rhythmic. Inhale tranquility. Exhale any remaining tension. The library stands as an eternal monument of stillness around you. Nothing can disturb your peace here. You are completely sheltered within these sacred, ancient walls. Outside the high clerestory windows, the stars continue their silent, majestic parade across the Egyptian sky. The constellations of the Sphinx and the river glow with steady luminescence, watching over Alexandria as it sleeps. You feel connected to this vast, ancient peace that has nurtured dreamers for thousands of years. Every part of your body is now completely relaxed. Your arms are heavy, your legs are rested, and your mind is quiet and serene. Thoughts drift past like gentle clouds over a calm night sea, leaving no trace behind. You are ready to enter the quiet world of dreams. The silent halls of Alexandria hold you in their timeless shelter. Knowledge, beauty, and quietness surround you like a protective cocoon. Rest peacefully knowing that you are safe, calm, and deeply cared for in this sacred haven of rest. Let your mind drift softly into dreamland. Breathe in the peaceful night air and let go completely. Sleep deeply, comfortably, and gently until the morning sun rises once again over Alexandria. Good night and sweet dreams. Thank you so much for spending your night with Sleepless Stories. May your mind be calm, your sleep deep, and your dreams gentle. I wish you a peaceful night's rest, and I look forward to welcoming you back tomorrow for another story. Good night and sweet dreams.